When it comes to the holiday season and kids, there is one word that stands out. Toys. We all know the joy a toy can bring to a child's life. And as adults, even though we get nostalgic, we can remember toys from our youth.
That's right. And that's the idea behind one toy store in Utica, where they have everything that's a hot toy today and collectibles that will turn you into a kid again. Take a look.
Like, you could tell when a new person walks in for the first time, they're like, oh my God, or wow, or whatever. Like, first time, like, how'd you know? I was like, I know.
Filled to the brim with Barbies, action figures, and whatever this is. Welcome to Sarge and Red's in Utica. I'll let you guess who's Sarge and who's Red.
He's Red, I'm Sarge, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
This fun-loving couple are the owners, and all of this started when they wanted to start a family of their own.
So back in 2013, we had gotten to a point in our journey of starting a family. We went through IVF, a whole bunch of miscarriages and things like that, and we got to a point where we were at the adoption point. Fast forward, we have 2 kids.
Yeah, we do.
We now have 2 kiddos. We did adopt our son, and then several years later, we have adopted our daughter.
Eventually, it expanded to toys.
Was on Craigslist or somewhere, I found something that someone had this collection of toys, and I was looking at the pictures, like, I had that. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to buy some toys. I'm gonna give this a shot and try to branch out from just the magic cards. And I told her, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get this collection. And I think she was assuming I was gonna get magic cards because I came home with like He-Man and stuff. And she's like, what's all this? I was like, it's He-Man. What do you mean, what's this?
And with their collection growing, they needed to find a space.
I was looking at, you know, insulation falling out of the ceiling, and I'm looking around and smelling the place going, no,
Dark,
no.
no electricity.
And it turned into this magical place where everyone can find something that will make them feel like a kid.
And I would look at the showcases where they have the old toys from when I was a kid in the 80s, and I just enjoy looking at them because it brings back memories from when I was a kid. And so many times I will see something in there and be like, oh yeah, I had that, and I haven't thought about it since I was probably 8 or 9.
And if you're wondering how they find all these toys, you can follow along on their YouTube channel.
Cabbage Patch.
There's Cabbage Patch dolls. This is how this looked when we walked in here. Just sitting out here.
Bionic Woman.
Like this artifact hunt. Like I feel like I'm Indiana Jones in someone's attic, like pulling out totes. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. That is fun for me. Like I love digging through this stuff. Like people are like, oh, I'll get stuff cleaned up and bring it. It's like, no, let me come to your garage, just dig through boxes. It's enjoyable for me. It's a treasure hunt. You never know what you're gonna find. There's stuff that I know would be part of this toy or worth something that you might not see value in that I would, and you throw it away or you don't realize it goes with this guy. So like I like doing that, and I like to buy it all. I don't like, oh, I just want this one tote. Like I can't do estate sales. I can't do garage sales because I want to buy everything.
The magic of this place isn't just in their unique toys. They also invite real-life heroes to come into the store.
Ethan Page and Nyla Rose were the first ones to come in, and so Ethan Page is a wrestler with
AEW.
Julian. Had some actors come out. We're trying to get a good mix of people. So we're looking at different voice actors and just different famous people. And Dwayne Johnson, give us a call.
Hey man.
You never know what you'll find at Sarge and Red's.
You'll see our catchphrase over there. People are like, I used to have that. And I'll just shout out from across the building. I'm like, you can have it again. Nostalgia about it. It brings back a simpler time in your life. You didn't have to worry about taxes and, you know, work and jobs. You just had fun.
It's
so this stuff like
memory.
makes you remember the time in your life when you didn't have to worry about all the responsibility.
Take us all back to that time.
Remember?
Yeah, seriously. Before adulting was a thing. All right, and listen to this, everyone, right? Sarge and Red's also has guest appearances at their store and autographs for pictures. And this Sunday, you can meet Zach Ward from the Christmas Story movies. Remember him?
I remember him. Oh, wow. I'm like, okay, he looks familiar. Then, yep, I remember that guy.
So he was the bully. So Sarge and Red's is located at 45157 Van Dyke Avenue in Utica. And you can also see Sarge and Red's in the upcoming season 6 of A Toy Story, which airs on Amazon Prime Video. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah.